Hello and welcome to the second ABB RobotStudio practice delivery. In this video, I'll show you how I created a trajectory that moves or interacts with an object using a gripper. First, we added all the elements that were needed. This includes two boxes. They're both the same dimension, 500 millimeters on each dimension. We added a red can that's supposed to represent a soda can, and I added for my personal trajectory a table. This is built using 5 different solids, and on top of this table we have a glass. Additionally, we added a gripper. This gripper was developed by the professor and it was configured by us. Okay, so what this robot does is first it comes near the can, picks it up and moves it to the box number 2, which is this one here, and it goes back to its home position. And once this is done, it goes back for the can, picks it up from this second box, moves it near the glass. It simulates a filling operation only by tilting the can, and it brings it back here to its original position. How it's done? It's done using signals, and here can we see the program. First, as always, we start we could start on any possible point. What it does first is it moves to the home position. It moves near the can. It picks it up by closing the gripper. This is done, as I already said, or as I already mentioned, by changing a signal. What this signal does is it activates the gripper. It closes the gripper, and once the gripper is fully closed, it attaches the can to the gripper, and it sends back a signal, which is waited for here in this line of code. Once this line of code is executed, or at least once the gripper is closed, we can pick up the can. It moves back home to get away from the pickup position. It moves to near the place it's going to drop it. It moves to precisely the place where it's going to drop it. It opens the gripper by deactivating this signal. It waits until the gripper is fully open and the can is deattached. It moves away from the can and it moves back to its home position. Then this is my trajectory. First, it's since it's already back home, it moves back near to the position where it previously dropped the can. This time only to pick it up. Then it picks it up by closing the gripper. This is activating signal, waiting for the response to be activated. Then it moves away from the drop place, moves back home. It moves near the filling position, and it starts filling. As I already mentioned, this is done by tilting the can. It moves back to the previous position. This is getting away from the filling position. It moves back home. It moves near the drop place, which was where we originally picked up the can from. Then it moves back to then it completely gets to the place where it's going to drop it. It deactivates the signal for opening the gripper. It waits for the response, and it moves away from where it dropped the can, and it moves back home. This is how the program works. As you can see, the changes are already applied, and it's already synchronized with the station, but we're gonna do it again anyways. So as I mentioned, this is the trajectory, and I'm gonna hit play just so we can see it. It picks up the can, moves it to the other box, moves back to its home position, then it goes and picks up the can again. It goes near the glass, it tilts, places the can on its original position, and moves back to its home position. An advantage this program has is that it can be run all over again, since it no longer leaves the can on a different box. You don't have to reset it. However, of course, the reset option is still available, just in case any mistake or any error occurs during the execution of the program. And I think that would be it. Thanks.